Hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Daryl Guberman, CEO for Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. We have a litany of people behind us. That's our audience. Sometimes they clap, usually just smile. So we've been involved with quality for over 40 plus years. This video today is about lawyers for victims of Ethiopia, Malaysian, and Alaskan Air must go after the FAA and Underwriters ANSI-ANAB. And I'll tell you why. I'm sorry about this, Mike Whitaker, but you got to get that old other guy who was the former person who held your position, because I think they were kind of colluding together. If my guts are telling me right, something does not smell proper. You have to go after others, but the FAA is legally responsible. I know it's a government agency. I know sometimes you're insulated. And they're really insulated because the FAA sits on ANSI's board right over by the Department of Justice and the FBI and the FTC, etc. So this, again, lawyers for victims of Ethiopian, Malaysian, and Alaskan Air must go after the FAA and Underwriters ANSI-ANAB. They're Underwriters. ANSI-ANAB are Underwriters for the International Accreditation Forum, which is a repository for accreditation bodies, both national and international. The accreditation bodies that sit on the IAF are equivalent to accreditation given by ANSI-ANAB, who are underwriters, which means at one time they said, we only certify the system, we don't certify the product. But now, since they do certify the product, and we have it right here on this government contract, one of the many that we have, right on this government contract. Okay, and by the way, we have the whole contract. So I really don't think this kind of contract, government contracts are held into perpetuity now. And here's what it says, okay? There we go, right over here. It says, ANAB is an underwriter for the International Accreditation Forum, which means if there's a failure in the system or product that's produced, then ANSI-ANAB are the underwriters. They take full legal responsibility. My telephone number is 203-556-1493 or Daryl, Daryl, TQRS at yahoo.com. And there will be an article, a featured article coming out on Monday concerning the 50 airplanes who the rivets were messed up. I think it was done by one of their subcontractors, suppliers. And I still say the guy who I admire, who is up on my wall, is Patrick Shanahan, who said when he was Deputy Secretary of Defense, when asked about Lockheed Martin, he said, originally I think they said that he said the aircraft was fucked up. He should have stopped there. But they changed it because when he was given his deposition about the program, they said that the program is fucked up at Lockheed. But Patrick, I'm going to say this to you again. Most recently, an article came out and said that after Lockheed Martin, right, Jim Tassett? You got a smile on your face. You really shouldn't. This is disgusting. Also with your LCS Littoral battleship. That's disgusting too. But anyway, it said that after their 801st F-35, they're still producing aircraft with escapes. After 801, don't get me wrong, I know it's a complex airplane and all the rest of that, but after 801 ships, you would think that it would diminish. If they originally in 2013, they had over 719 rejections on there from the Inspector General's investigation of it. And they also said that Lockheed Martin did not follow proper AS9100 protocols. Okay, them and their suppliers. And they are ANSI-ANAB accredited. So can we have the confidence in the integrity and quality of an ANSI-ANAB certification? Absolutely not. And I don't say this because I'm a competitor to them. I'm a small potato compared to these people. But you know something? When they're all intertwined, it's very bad. So this is what happens. Patrick, let me get back to the F-35. They said after the 801st ship, they're still producing aircraft with problems. So when you said the program's fucked up, so is the aircraft too. My telephone number is 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS at yahoo.com. Again, the rest of the data will be found down below in the description. I thank you.